So, to my knowledge, because some people will like play on Smurfs and stuff, but to my knowledge, nobody above Diamond has ever won a tournament. I'm not saying that's completely true, because I can't know everyone's rank, but most of the time the people who win are like plat. Ooh, Rainbow's actually going in. Gonna get the heal. So it's actually really interesting. Crying Bob used Ignite there. I guess it denies Rainbow a bit of the healing from the relic, but it didn't seem like they were gonna die. I don't know if I like that use of the Ignite or not. So, oh, Rainbow really just going in. Yeah, so right now Rainbow looks like they're doing pretty well. All the health potions have been used up. So right now it's just down to everyone's like masteries and stuff. Both of them running Halo Blades. Crying Bob has Flash to Rainbow's heal. Let's see. Both of them are using Hammer. Tristana deals some magic damage, right? Oh yeah, her WE and ult are magic damage. So the cloth armor doesn't do as much good there as we'd expect. I think I do actually like the longsword for this matchup just a little bit more for that reason. Like, Tristana's damage output, if we could look at it, would probably be pretty 50-50 here. So, one outcome that really worries me... Well, first of all, crying, yeah, take that. Oh, and then ults are out, okay. So what I was worried about is because Rainbow was really, like, close to the turret edge there. If Crying Bob was able to get to the other side, could have just ulted him into turret, and that would have probably been the end of the match. So Rainbow's a little, maybe too aggressive, but it hasn't bitten him yet. So right now, so really important for a mirror match is actually to look at your CS. Just because it's, like right now, we're kind of at a draw. Both characters, they're in about the same place. They don't have any health potions left. Their health is really similar. So CS is really what comes into play here. Which it looks like Rainbow is getting a slight CS lead. Not enough that I would like call it yet, but Crying Bob needs to really be looking at to catch up there. Because that might come into play. One thing you could do, which I would say is really aggressive, you could activate your E to try to push the minion wave back a little bit. But if your opponent like really pushes into you, then you're kind of scared, right? It could be really punishing. So I actually like really Crying Bob taking that just to deny it from Rainbow Cookie later. So it looks like actually comparing the two, it looks like Crying Bob is actually trying to like actively push out the minion wave. Oh, we go in. Rainbow Cookie jumps, gets the reset. Gonna jump out. Okay. Yeah, I saw. So Rainbow Cookie jumped just a little bit behind where Crying Bob was. I think they actually were gonna try to ult the mid tower. But Crying Bob had already moved by then, so we didn't get to see that outcome. But yeah, I like Crying Bob's strategy right now, pushing the minion wave really hard into your opponent's tower. It's a good way to try to come back on CS, just because it's harder to CS under tower, of course. You could also try to pressure the opponent's turret down. Tristana's E is like one of the few abilities that actually can like damage turrets. So I think that's really important. But both characters. Okay, Crying Bob going in. There's the jump. We're gonna see the explosion on both of them. Fairly even. Fairly even on trade. I worry for Crying Bob because their opponent didn't have to use their ultimate in that exchange. So see Crying Bob going back, picking up the heal. Yeah, I worry going into the next exchange, since Crying doesn't have his ult anymore. And the CS hasn't really split. We go all out. We hear the Q's going. The jump on Tristana should. Yep. Gets that kill. Congrats to Rainbow Cookie winning that one. I don't love mirror matches, but they can be really interesting in how they play out. I'm a little bit surprised we never saw... Oh, what's going on? We never saw an ult into tower. I think there were a few chances there where it could have happened, but it just didn't quite. I guess with Tristana, since her jump can reset, it might be a little bit harder to actually make that play. Okay, we should be good here. I want to take a sec, make sure these matches are going on. There we go. Okay, Velpa. Velpa hasn't ready. Did Velpa ready up in their upper bracket? They did. Okay. So yeah, if Velpa's here, you got like 2 minutes, I think, to ready up. Or to check in, whatever. Make sure you do that, though. Let's see, we just watched Rainbow, so we won't do that. Do we want to watch Caveman versus Man Spider? Oh, okay. That bracket match just got set up, so they'll need a minute. See, it's the boys versus Chris. Ban was at 7:19. Okay, this one should be ongoing then. We'll try to watch this. I had to all in, or I would have lost this S. Yeah, so that's the problem, is when you start falling behind on CS, it forces you to engage when you may not want to. I think if anything, I don't know, actually. This is something I need to do. I should look and see what other tournaments on Battlefy are doing, because I don't know if anybody's like updated the rule sets away from this like standard. I like, so the 100 CS rule I think is important to make sure that matches don't take too long, but at the same time I don't love it. I would really prefer to see more matches go to First Blood than 100 CS, because it doesn't feel like a very exciting conclusion, but it feels like a necessary one. Okay, this one's Rango versus Tryndamere, so I'll get a thing set up for that. We don't need their player names the same. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Melee assassins with no mobility really aren't good. Surprise, surprise. Talon has no wall stop. Yeah, that's the thing. And if on like how on Summoner's Rift, I think Talon's fine, but for Howling Abyss, I mean, we could count the number of like places you can actually jump. It's not much. Unfortunately, Talon's just one of those characters. He's just nerfed on this map. I regret that pick. Yeah. Is Velpa ready? So yeah, I noticed Velpa didn't ready up for their match. If they don't ready up by the end of check-in, they just automatically lose and we move on. They did play in their first round, so they were here. I'll take a look at it then. Oops, not like that. Yeah, I'm saying, oh yeah, they played in their first match, so Velpa was here. But maybe they didn't know it was double elimination. Okay, yeah, it looks like Battlefy automatically gave you the win. Sometimes Battlefy you have to like hard refresh it to get it to show. So it looks like you're good. Be honest, how good are you from 1 to 10? Okay, I'm gonna real fast. I'm making next week's Thursday tournament as well. Oh my god, we're in. Rengar's winning this. Look at these. Oh my god, those resets. Jeez. So I was actually worried going into this that Tryndamere would just have too much damage against Rengar. Apparently that was not something I needed to worry about. Look at this. So this isn't terrible right now. Like, the boy is obviously not in a great position, but they've got Guardian's Horn and 3 Rejuve beads, so they can sit back and they'll regen quite a bit. This is okay. And it looks like they... Actually, none of their minions died there. So they're still getting full experience. They have a chance to get some last hit. Maybe not all of them. But they'll be fine. I'm actually surprised why Tryndamere would go Guardian's Horn instead of Guardian's Hammer. I would naturally think the lifesteal would be better for Tryndamere. But maybe not. Maybe they're wanting to go like more of a farming strategy than a kill strategy. Maybe. Full stack. And yeah, look at that. The boy's already full health again. He's good. The thing to make up right now... Oh, there's a spin. Misses him. See, unfortunately, Tryndamere lost lethal tempo here. Oh, there's exhaust. He's going to hit a minion, though. Maybe that was on purpose, just to keep getting stacks. There's the heal. I think Tryndamere can... Oh, he's exhausted. Maybe back out. Oh, he's going to force heal himself. Oh, there's Tryndamere's ultimate. Oh, that tower hit's probably going to kill him. This has to be it. Yeah. Darn. Yeah, that was a really rough start for Tryndamere there. Even like losing a bunch of health, the problem was he already started to get lower on CS. So an extended match. Also really good play by Chris here. Chris held that exhaust until Tryndamere had ulted and was trying to run out. He didn't actually use it in combat for the damage reduction. He used it so he could reinitiate on Tryndamere. Which I think was actually like a really good tactical play. Despite being like not what you would normally use exhaust for. Okay, got that set up. Did anybody... Let's see to the Rengar. Checked in my match, but the timer isn't starting. Did it not? Let me take a look. So I'm guessing you mean this one? It's ASAP? Okay, it looks like it did check you in. If ASAP is here, WFN ASAP, you've got 40-ish seconds to check into your match or it moves on. Screen must be like... That's a Battlefy thing. Sometimes, like, you can click on something, but you have to refresh the page. Like, when I'm looking at how many people check in, my list of people checked in refreshes automatically, but at the very top, the number of people checked in doesn't actually update until I hard refresh the page. I don't know why. Let's see. We have Caveman. Caveman, yes, and Man Spider. 724. Oh, so they should be into their match by now. Let's take a look and we'll see if we can catch them. Also, why? I looked it up. I cannot find any way to make a minimum bid on channel points for predictions. I hate that you can do that. I see what you did there, and I hate it. Yeah, I think in like in bigger chats where you might have like thousands of channel points, what you're doing doesn't work. But in here where there's only 20 or so of us, yeah, it's just an unfortunate like thing. I don't know what to do. Because I literally did try to figure out how to spoil that for you, and I can't find a way to do it. Unfortunately, it seems like Twitch is on your side on this one. Okay. We'll do another one. The best I can say, if you're going to bet channel points, you might start off with only like 10 or so until you see that more people are going in. Lucian, Man Spider versus Nasus, who's played by Caveman. I misspelled. Whatever. This would also be a really cool thing to have someone help me with. I need to get like a stream assistant would be really cool. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Guardian's Horn, Cloth Armor, Rejuveed. That's not bad. Since Lucian's so like AD heavy, I think the Cloth Armor is a fine pick. Instead of just sacking more Rejuve beads. One is okay. Lucian's gonna go Guardian's Hammer, Longsword. Lucian's are right now, it looks like Lucian's actually trying really hard to harass Nasus down, which is probably a good call. Because his E... Oh no, he's stacking Q first. He's Q build. Oh, I just assumed. Well, darn. I guess I should check before just assuming. We usually see E build on Nasus. The Q's probably not too bad for last hitting, but... Okay, so I've got two questions. He's got... Okay. My question's done. I was trying to figure out why he had this little electrocute next to him. Oh, he's gonna ult. He's in. Wither. Yeah, I think you still go in. There's exhaust onto him. That fire, you're gonna take a lot. No, fight it out, Nasus. I don't like that. I think Nasus literally could have just fought this out and won. Or you could have at least forced Lucian's flash. Can you watch the game with Chris next? Yeah. Wait, who's Chris? Is Chris MC? It's not down. Actually, I'll speed this up a little bit. Since it doesn't look like anybody wins in this next amount of time. No, I am not Chris. The game ended. Okay, sorry, crying. I am not Chris. Okay. I saw somebody said, thank you, MC Masters. Love you, Chris. So I thought it was you. Oh, snowball onto him. There's a dash. That Q hurts a bit. Oh, Conqueror? Conqueror's pretty good for Nasus. I lost. I'm sorry, MC. So I'm a little bit worried for the Nasus here. Like health-wise, he's got more health than Lucian. The biggest problem though is that he's really losing on CS. Like Nasus is at a point where that CS condition is not his anymore. He really doesn't have any chance of taking it. So yeah, Nasus. Oh, there goes the exhaust. He's gonna hit him. There's a snowball on Q. One more. Oh, he's not gonna go in. Yeah, Lucian unfortunately is just so slippery. He ranked up his E. Yeah, I think it's like other ADCs. I think Nasus would have done a lot better. Maybe even better against a lot of bruisers. But Lucian's just so incredibly slippery. That's why I rate him so highly, but it sucks. So congrats to Man Spider for his win there. Okay. Was there a certain match we wanted to watch now? I know the one asked for is done, but we're not up to the grand finals yet. What's going on with Brainer and Happy Jester? Are they playing? Oh, GG. Okay, it looks like that one just ended. Let's see if we can watch Rainbow and Nocturnal. I think we've already seen a game for each of them now, but we're gonna watch again anyway. Dual close. Why the mirror matches? Okay. We'll do it. We'll watch. Cookie. Rainbow versus Nocturnal. They even have the same skins. Darn. Okay. We'll go ahead and watch from here. I think the good times to skip ahead are when somebody like backs off to take a relic, because they're clearly not going to be fighting for a little bit there. So this one, if anyone wants to do predictions for, literally just comes down to if you know either of the players, or you just want to bet for fun. Okay. Yep, Nocturnal managed to take that. Good. I thought Nocturnal was going to get pressured off for a sec, but he was just kind of kiting backwards a little bit. So I really like when Riot can do things to champions to make them feel more unique. Oh, there goes Exhaust. That Exhaust might come out a little bit soon. There's another Exhaust. Ignite is on. They're gonna rip Nocturnal. Oh my god. We're gonna jump back a sec. I want to see how much health Nocturnal got to, because he might have been single digits. 14 health. Darn. Feels bad if you're Rainbow. You came really close to that. Ooh. How much does it do with just one? 98 plus 43 for each spear beyond the first. Okay. So just one, it's 100, which might be worth going for. Man, that was spooky, though. If you're Nocturnal, you had to be sweating on that. Oh, oh no. Okay, so real quick, for people that don't know, I do not ever recommend refillable potion. I love refillable potion on Summoner's Rift. I buy it all the time. On Howling Abyss, since you can't actually refill it, it's a lot more cost effective to just buy health potions. Or rejuve beads. Like, the refillable potion, it gives less health than a health potion and costs more. But it's super cost effective because you can reuse it. That's why you get it. But on Howling Abyss, there's no chance to reuse it. Unless you're actually playing ARAM. Then maybe you can because you just die a lot. But not for this 1v1. Okay. But Nocturnal has been able to come back a bit. Oh, it's still missing a bit of health, but healing up way more than they were before. Matt Rend. So one thing I really wish I could understand here is what's going through like the heads of both these players. Because I don't play Callista, but Callista to me is one of those characters where like after you play her a bit, you start to recognize like when you can use your Q to pierce and move spears around. And that's not something someone like me with no experience on the character can like really predict easily. Yeah, like right here, I'm trying to look at this one because it had so many spears. Yeah, so Rainbow was trying to set it up, but one of the minions lost their spears just like in path. That could have been, whew, a lot of damage. Callista's Q also rank 4. Yeah, 357 damage to the first target. Crazy how much damage this one ability can do. Oh, you're Nocturnal. Yeah, you gotta stay in here, get the healing back. Okay. Ooh, that's gonna, yeah, hurt. I really like Callista. Her jumping mechanic makes her feel like really unique. It kind of gives her like an identity that you don't see in a lot of other marksmen. I think that's something I feel is missing for a lot of characters. Like I like for all the characters to have like certain identities that make them very unique. Maybe it's especially like the older champions that's kind of missing on. Maybe they just haven't gotten much spotlight or they're just a little outdated. Which, to be fair too, Riot does a really good job with its champion updates. Ooh, Nocturna, you gotta threaten this. Your turret's like below half health now, which is another win condition. So be careful of that. Ooh. Yeah, I personally really like the rework for Volibear and Fiddlesticks, for instance. Really good. Fiddlesticks feels very spooky now. Uh, I looked away from my screen and got chunked. Yeah, that sucks. A lot of these matches I'm noticing, the level 1 trades mean quite a bit. I got so used to playing or hosting these on Summoner's Rift, where the level 1v1 fight doesn't matter as much because you just recall. But on Howling Abyss, since there is no recall, even the level 1 fights are super meaningful. Um, I don't know if you were here for it. Ooh, that Q does so much damage. I'd also recommend in the future, refillable potions just aren't worth the investment on this map. Like regular health potion. Ooh. Yeah, this is just a bad situation. You become too low to fight, but your turret. Yeah. I like your sportsmanship there. And then there goes the turret, yeah. Red pot's better. Yeah. I love refillable potions, but they heal for less than a health potion, and for their cost, the red potions are just better on this map. For regular Summoner's Rift, I love refillable. But for the 1v1, I just don't recommend it. Oh, what's going on? Oh, I can't play right now, but thank you. I have really enjoyed playing Earth though. I'm gonna be real. I like Earth more than the regular League of Legends. It's just really good. Akali, Lee Sin, Callista, more Draven Pantheon. Yeah, I posted something on Twitter about it, so I don't know how many people here saw it. I actually like finished my first manga, which has been a really long time since I've done. It's just been a while since I've had a whole lot going on that I like really like felt super motivated to do. It's just a depression thing. So it felt really good to actually like I'm gonna finish this manga, and it wasn't like super good, but I at least finished it and feel good for that. Um, I've been wondering if I should try playing like League ranked or something because I want something to how to say this. Something to like really push for and try to like work for and earn. I think is really important. And I think I've let myself kind of fall into a state where I just don't really have that very much. Like these 1v1 tournaments are really good for me to kind of like work on and try to improve, and I really like the growth I've been seeing in them. But I need to find other things to do other than those 2 days a week. How does C16 17 work, by the way? Who goes to C17? Okay, let me take a look at the bracket. Thank you for using those numbers too. Those do help. Oh, grand finals. Okay. Okay, so the way grand final works is the grand final is the winner bracket versus the winner of the lower bracket. And what happens, because this is double elimination, if the winner bracket wins the grand final, the tournament's over. Winner bracket wins. If the lower bracket wins the grand final, that would technically knock the upper bracket person down to their lower bracket, which means we go to a second best of three. The idea is that the upper bracket hasn't actually lost a match yet, so for them to automatically lose the first round of the grand finals is kind of unfair to their position. So lower bracket L14 can win the grand prize, but they have to be able to win 2 best of 3s. Whereas upper bracket only has to be able to win 1. I did update it since I'm doing $15 now. That first place gets 10 and second gets 5. That way second place actually gets a prize. Because I've been doing for months, second prize doesn't get anything. And that just kind of feels bad, man. I won my match in L10, forgot to SS it, and my next match is not appearing. Oh, I bet I know what happened. Okay, so you can report your own score here. Because these custom games don't go to the natural end of a Nexus and burning, that means Riot doesn't actually report the match in its API. So as far as Battlefy is concerned, this match still hasn't finished because the Nexus wasn't destroyed. So you can just report your own score without updating a screenshot. Ooh, free Epic Games. So let's see, you're Chris. I can go ahead and upload that for you. I do recommend you always take a screenshot if you can, though. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Screenshots are really good just to make sure someone doesn't like lie about what happened, but I don't require it because most people, from my experience, tend to be pretty good. I think I've been doing this for over 6 months now, and I think on 2 occasions I've had people where like they really disagreed on who won, so it's pretty rare. Oh, actually, no, I don't want to do that. Give me a sec. Oh, did I not choose the outcome for that one? I don't think I did. Let me go back and see. Okay, my bad. Yeah, most people that do these tournaments are pretty cool. Like I'll have people be like, "I lost the match. How do I report it?" And that's pretty good if you're gonna like come forward and just admit you lost. More players like that are good. Which surprised me because when I first did this, I thought I'd have a lot of issues with it. But people are better than I expected. Unfortunately, like in-person tournaments, it's super easy. You just like have one of the person at the LAN center just be like, "Watch this match and report it," so the players don't have to do any of that. But because everything here is online, we don't really have that option. Let's see. They have not started their second match yet. There are some advantages though. Like the in-person tournaments were super cool, but like we wouldn't like we have people in here playing from like Canada or Mexico or even people outside of the North America, which is really neat. Do you remember? Yeah, I remember from last week. I was just kind of ignoring that opinion. Yeah, people like cheating in matches really sucks. I'm just not wanting to like go back and do it because they're not even here today. Um, but yeah, since these are online, like we can have people from like oh Rainbow's from Canada, which is really cool. Brainer here is actually like from Egypt. I'm fairly sure it's what the EG means. I think so. Which they would never be able to play in any tournament with us if we were doing these in person. So that's actually pretty cool. Um, Yeah, actually, one of the things I was doing when I first started this, I really enjoy like commentating matches. So this is kind of me doing it to build up my own portfolio as well. Um, if we ever get out of COVID, I don't know how you get started doing that kind of stuff. It's tough because there's not always a lot of opportunities to actually like commentate in tournaments. Right? I could do something like MSI runs tournaments, but they're just going to have people from their own company to commentate for it. So if I had like an end goal, like a long-term, multiple years goal to eventually be like an LCS caster, there's no like really good path to getting into stuff like that. Right? There's no for sure way to do it, and a lot of that is probably Riot just hiring within its company, Or you have some people like Freak that have been doing this stuff as long as Riot's been around. Which, to be fair, Freak is really good at what he does. So that's not like a cringe at him or anything. Okay, here we go. So, okay, this should actually be a pretty, like, interesting match. Because the last one was just a mirror match. We're going to watch Warwick versus Tristana. Oh, we might have started a little too soon. I didn't look at the timer. Okay, we did start a little too soon. That's fine. Man Spider. Tristana's being played by Rainbow Cookie. There we go. Now we should be good. Okay. Predictions are up for those that want to do it. Tristana versus Warwick. Tristana has a really good range advantage, but Warwick has so much healing potential. It's ridiculous. I know you only have like 10 or 11 seconds to react after seeing your opponent's character, but for like Tristana, hopefully you picked Ignite into this matchup. Because being able to have an on-command Grievous Wounds is really powerful. How is that? Okay, that's still running. One thing I've been doing recently, which there's not a whole lot of good that comes from it, I've been watching on YouTube, like, highlights from The Office. Which most of them are actually made from, like, the Office official channel. But I've been watching a bunch of those because I can't actually watch The Office on Netflix anymore. It got removed. ABC made their own streaming platform service, which I get it. But with so many, like, streaming platform services, it makes me not want to, like, even... Like, I can't sub to all of them. It starts costing way too much money. So at a certain point, like, the amount of competition they're making is actually working against them, I think. I wonder if eventually we'll see like different networks or like combine to make their own streaming service. So you can just buy one and you're pretty much just making the package for them. Because like The Office is really good, but I don't want to buy a streaming service just to watch like The Office and Parks and Rec, which are not new shows, right? There's no new content coming for them. Ooh, Tristana. Okay, yeah. So yeah, good. I like how Tristana's staying way back, gets hit by the snowball, and then just runs towards the turret. And Warwick follows up on you. I don't think anybody. Let me check. I don't think anybody actually voted on the predictions for this match. No, we didn't have any participants. Despite the range disadvantage, I actually like Warwick for this. Tristana did not take Ignite, which means she doesn't have a Grievous Wounds in her kit, and Warwick can just heal up so much. Pretty much your goal if you're Tristana is either the CS victory, which is not a bad idea here, or you pretty much get Warwick down to half health, and then you just take him out in that one blow. You have to use everything, because once he gets below half is when he starts mad regenning. So he's certainly not unkillable, but... what's the percentage on it? 250% of the damage dealt. Yeah, that's crazy. So that's 40. That'll be about 50. So yeah, he'll start healing for 50 on auto. Tristana's autos hit for 117, minus armor. So Warwick will hardly take any damage from Tristana once he's below a quarter health. You have to burst him down. But I think what you do is Tristana, since your E automatically pushes for you, is you just try to last hit. Last hit, push into the turret to deny your opponent CS. You can even try to push their turret for a victory condition. That's actually very realistic. Now that I'm saying it, maybe I actually like Tristana a little bit more in this matchup. If I could have made a prediction, I would have voted for Warwick, but maybe... Yeah, right here. Tristana's actually, like, hitting the turret. That's really good of her. Yeah, so this one push, is that 20... What is that, 20, 25%? I don't think it's 25-ish. But 20% of the turret's health is already gone. I think this actually should just be Tristana's strategy. Push the wave into turret, like, super hard. And try to win either through CS or through turret. Oh, there's the ult onto him, though. Does she still have her W? I didn't see her use her W yet. Okay, Warwick's going to pick that up for her. Actually, very helpful. Oh, he's taking turret damage. Oh, he lost vision of her from the last one. He accidentally attacked the turret instead. Feels bad, man. I won the match and it said I lost. Does it? Okay. This one just got done, so we'll go ahead and take a look at it. Darn. I thought Manspider had that one. Okay. Let's take a look. Which match are you talking about, Chris? Probably L12? Yeah, I saw that. You accidentally attacked the turret when you were chasing her. You almost had that. So is Rainbow Cookie in the finals? I don't know. Give me a sec on this one. Okay, so what's happening here? I won. No, you didn't. Don't try to cheat out of this. Like, WTF, you playing Annie, and you got killed. Okay. Okay, so right now, I played Annie and I played Ringart and I won. Okay, do either of you have a screenshot of this, though? I forgot again. So here's the problem. If both of you are disagreeing on who won the match and there's no screenshot, the best I can do is say to replay it. Didn't even... Yeah, see, you two are disagreeing on who you even played, which is weird. Stream and tell them you're trying this. Oh yeah, I'm here now. Okay, so let me... This was L12. Let me go back. Match this trying to say he beat me in L12. Okay, so what I'm initially asking for is either of you have a screenshot of it. Which it seems like neither of you have a screenshot that you won. Because if neither of you can actually prove with a screenshot, the best I can say is replay it. Didn't think I need it. Yeah. If neither of you have a screenshot and you're both claiming you won, the best I can say is remake it. I'll be in the lobby so I can watch. Okay. So let's go ahead. There's create custom, Howling Abyss. There'll be 1v1. And we'll get you both in here. Spec us. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching this match. And we'll get Chris in here. Okay. Okay. Okay, you guys can't even seem to agree on who you were playing, so the best I can say is to redo picks and bans too. Yone Camille Akali. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I actually, I might put something, I should update the rules too. When people take a screenshot, you should take a screenshot of your scoreboard as well. because somebody tried submitting a screenshot once and it didn't have the other player's name in it. Yone, Camila Kali, Callista, Samira. Okay, I took a quick screenshot of the bands just in case. I didn't get to read them all, but it's there. Okay. Print screen function, guys. Yeah. That's the problem. Is if the winner had taken a screenshot of it, we wouldn't have this issue right now. Um, what it takes extra work. Maybe what I need to start doing is requiring the winner to have a screenshot. And if they don't have it, then I have to go to the other player and ask if they won or not. I hate doing that though because that creates extra work for me and the players. But if it keeps stuff like this from happening, that might just be the best scenario. Okay, I'm gonna change the score on this too. It doesn't really matter yet, but we'll do that. We're not in the lower bracket finals yet. We're leading up to it. This is, I think, lower bracket quarterfinals. I think. Also for this one, because it doesn't look like Nocturnal readied up, which is okay. It's probably gonna give Brainer the free win on this one because they didn't check in. Obviously, we're gonna play this match out. Your oh my god, didn't check in. We're going to have to play it out regardless. We'll just have to make a manual custom again. It's okay. Okay. We're gonna watch this. I should have told the players wait at least 3 minutes, so we can actually watch the match. Because if it ends at like 1 minute and we don't get to spectate, then we might just have to do this again, which really sucks. Well, by then, hopefully, both players realize they need to take a screenshot. Will win Renekton. I feel like we're doing a trial by combat here. Is C16 the finals? I think C16 is the grand finals. Let me take a look. Oh yeah, C16 is the grand final. So Rainbow Cookie's already there. We're playing L12 right now because it's a disagreement on who won, and then we'll have 13 and 14. Yeah. So Manspider and Brainer just have to wait around a little bit longer. Sorry about that. But yeah, C16 is the grand finals, and then it's L14 is the lower bracket finals. Yeah, so if Rainbow Cookie's here, they've already like won $5. They're guaranteed to win something. It's just figuring out who else goes into that bracket. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that really quickly. Oh, I would do it in next week's. Never mind. Never mind. I don't want to mess with the rules for this week. That gets super messy. I'll update the rules for next Monday and Thursday's tournament to include rules for how to have screenshots. It's one of those rules like should never happen and should never matter, but in case it does, we've got it then. We didn't even talk about Renekton versus Pantheon. I think I like because Renekton just got nerfed, so I kind of lean towards Pantheon here. I really dislike that Pantheon has mana and doesn't have sustain built into his kit, but I think I still like him here. Pantheon doesn't have terrible mana problems though, but it's definitely something to be concerned about. It's the E. The E is his big mana expenditure, the stun. Yeah. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking whatever. Yeah, that's his immune from one side. That's not his stun. Okay. See, Guardian Hammer, Rejuvenates, Guardian Hammer, Longsword. Okay. I think it's the Pantheon. You could have gone Cloth Armor here. I think the Cloth Armor is typically better against Longsword, given that everything Renekton does is physical except his ult. Oh, that missed. So Renekton's gonna go in. Ooh, good block. Actually blocks the stun. So a lot of damage there. Oh, he missed that. That would have actually been really huge if it hit. But okay. Pantheon's not looking too bad here. There's the channel. Ooh, Renekton doesn't quite dodge it. Right now, Pantheon being super aggressive, not letting Renekton near those minions. If you're gonna back him away from the minion line, make sure you're like still CSing as well, though. Like obviously, if you can deny your opponent experience, that's huge. But as far as gold, you need to be able to, or CS, you need to actually be last hitting as well, or you're not really gaining an advantage there. Which CS is a win condition, experience isn't. Okay. Pantheon does manage to get a little bit of mana back from that. Yeah, and right now Pantheon's starting to get a CS lead, but you look, the wave going into Renekton is so much bigger. So the question is like, can Renekton actually CS this well or not? Because if so, it does, the CS lead doesn't matter because it's so stacked. There's the spin. Oh, that immune. So it actually still, like, the stun still locks Pantheon in place, but he doesn't take damage from it, which is really good. So not too bad, yeah. Yeah, so Renekton was, like, down less, or down more than 10 CS at that time. So he did a really good job catching up with that wave. Oh, Pantheon's ulting. He's initiating in here. Doesn't actually hit Renekton with it, but does put some damage on the minion wave. Oh, and that Q. Oh, he blocked that. Really good. Actually, I wonder, if he blocks it, does Renekton still get the healing for hitting a champion? I think he does. Yeah. I'm I'm really sorry. Because I don't have any like evidence of this, there's really not a whole lot I can do for calls. The best I can say is just take a screenshot in the future. Because that's literally all I can go off of if I wasn't able to see the match. Not going on to him. So Renekton's like pretty low health here, but Pantheon doesn't have a whole lot of mana either. Ooh, that Q. By this point, I don't think Pantheon has enough to Q. 30 mana. Okay, it doesn't actually take that much. Yeah. The best thing I can say is in the future, always take a screenshot. Typically, it doesn't matter, but here it mattered for one of you. Man, Renekton's able to get a lot of health back here. Good block. Editor, I can't understand what you're saying. Oh, exhaust coming out. Yeah, and it looks like Renekton was able to get just like far enough on the side of Pantheon that that block didn't actually accomplish much. That block's actually gotten a lot of value for him though. Oh, he's just ult under tower. Every summoner comes out. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like, yeah, Chris won that match. So we're gonna, oops. Let me see, yeah, Chris got first blood. Score done, we're moving on. Okay, we got that. So this is gonna be Brainer versus Chris. This is another one. He checked in. Okay. It's very useful that he checked in. Okay. Um, P4 500 games. You're having a chance. Actually, I'm just gonna throw this out. I think most of the people that have won this tournament have actually been plat. And plat is actually still like plat is the top 10% of all like players, which is pretty good. Okay. I have no screenshots. Platform Diamond 4. So you're okay. So maybe I shouldn't have just said that. The position doesn't really matter. It could be a bronze versus a challenger. If neither of them have a screenshot and they're both saying they won, I'm still gonna call for a remake. Longtime members of your community, so cringe. With your second account because he's not quitting. Are you stuck in the match? If you're stuck in a match and your opponent isn't leaving, the best I can recommend is just surrender. We don't care what League of Legends think the winner like is because we just reported on Battlefy manually, so it doesn't matter. He quitted now. Okay. Okay. Um, for everyone in chat, I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't say who won the first round because nobody had a screenshot of it. All we have to go off of is the second match that we just watched. Um, so yeah, I'm really sorry. Like obviously some feelings are hurt. The best thing I can say is in the future, take a screenshot. It's the best thing we can do to kind of counter this. But yeah, best thing I can say is I chat just move on. I, okay. At this point, I don't care who is flaming who. I just want to move on to the tournament. We've still got a few matches to play off of. We're gonna at this point, I think we'll watch all of them. I don't think there's any options. Yeah, at this point, it's only one round going on at a time. We're gonna watch them all. Just chill out. We can gamba together. But yeah, because there's nothing positive that's gonna come from what's happening in chat right now. Oh, this is unusual. Riot? Has anybody seen this one before? That's a weird bug. Yeah, just move on, please. I don't want to start like timing out or banning people. It's not worth it. If you feel like you got cheated and you should do better, you can come back next Monday or next Thursday and prove it. All the tournaments are free. We're going to be doing this again. We're going to be doing this every week. If you think you're better than what you did this time, come out and prove it next week. This one, Brainer versus Chris, so we're going to go ahead and get in. Wukong versus Renekton. 817. It looks like we still got a little bit. Let me set this up prediction and we'll get going. Kong, played by Brainer, or Rengar by Chris Gian. Okay, I'm gonna put a 1 minute period to get in on this. I was about to join this tournament, but I slept in. Oh, I'm really sorry, Skunky. I mean, we'll do this next week though if you want to do it again. All of the tournaments are free. Even if things got like really big and I started doing buy-in tournaments, I still always want to do free stuff. And then we're in the next one. Okay. Yeah, if you want, I haven't set up next Thursdays yet, which I'll go ahead and do that now. Oh wait, did I? I did set up next Thursdays. Okay. Here's a link to all of it. Rich Diamond 4 at 15 when you're Hudstuck 500 games and you're probably 30. Wait, what's wrong with being 30 and playing League of Legends? What the hell? Okay, give give me a sec. I'm sorry about this. We got a prediction going. Didn't we get the prediction going? Oh, okay, the prediction's going, yeah. 30-year-olds are sexy? Hell yeah. I'm actually 31, but still. I don't take League seriously. There was a time when I actually like really wanted to like go through and yeah, I'm going to be the next challenger player. It just I had other stuff going on, it never happened. And also, if you guys want something to Omega lol, I don't think I ever placed above gold in League of Legends, but I hit master in Heroes of the Storm. I legitimately think if I had taken the time, I could have hit Grandmaster in Hero of the Storm. I legitimately think I could have like gone pro in it, but I was in school at the time and didn't. I want to say I kind of regret not doing that, but at the same time, Heroes of the Storm is a dead game now. Like, I wish I could have. That would have been really fun. But is it? Here's the Storm isn't dead. It actually apparently the player base on it is still growing, but Blizzard is not putting anything into its development. There's no esports scene. Heroes of the Storm to me is still a very fun art like MOBA. Of the three, it's probably the most fun, but it's the least competitive. And when I say three, I mean League, Heroes of the Storm, and Dota. Smite is also like Smite. If you like the perspective of it, is really cool. But let's see. Try No Stale. Okay. Okay, one sec. Let me see what's No, because I thought No Stale was an MMO, but maybe I'm getting it confused. So it is an MMO, but it's free to play. Actually, it's got pretty good ratings compared to most of the like MMOs and stuff I see on Steam. Seeing like a 7 out of 10, 7.7 out of 10 is pretty good. He's bad. Uh, okay, let's try this for a sec. I hate doing this. Small streamers should never be using this kind of stuff because it just kills chat, but I need to kill chat for like a minute. I'm sorry. We're gonna emo only mode for like a minute, and when we come back, anybody that's still talking about this, I'm gonna start timing out. This is your refresh. If you've got like subs, show me your emotes. What is this? Michaela? Pride Rice? Twitch bitch streamer. Oh, I like that emo. I hadn't seen that one. Okay, so I feel really bad because I feel like I watch a lot of the like degenerate Twitch streamers, but I don't actually know who Michaela is. Is that like Tyler One's girlfriend? I don't know. I feel like there's 3 or 4 Michaelas in like big on the Twitch stream, and I don't know who any of them are. Oh, we see double exhaust going out. Wukong's gonna use his ultimate. His ignite. I don't know what happened. Okay, so we're at the point of the night when the spectator bug is starting to come out, so we may not get to see the end of all the matches. Jeez. Brainer was looking really good here, but Wukong has so much damage, I don't actually know if that would have continued. Okay. Okay, so first of all, we're going to... Okay, we're going to take emo only mode off. So first of all, who's Michaela? Because I don't know. Second of all, if for people here, because I think other people here play in other tournaments, does anybody else have this issue with the spectator client, like freezing at times? I legitimately don't know. I hope it's not just me. It's Michaela Tyler One girlfriend. Okay. I hear Michaela's name a lot, but I don't actually know who Michaela is. What is that emote with the chin? That's really creepy to look at. Okay. Did this one... I wasn't able to see who won. Can you report it, please? Okay. Yeah, I think also Michaela probably gets, um, oh, what is it? Oh, the kind of like talk shows and stuff that like not Cutie Cinderella, yeah, Cutie Cinderella and some of them do. She probably appears on that, which is also where I hear her name a lot. But I haven't seen her stream. The gift, please. I love those emotes. Those are cute. Okay. I'm so upset. Screenshot this time. Please, somebody have a screenshot this time. You have a screenshot. Say that, or did like maybe Brainer just misclicked? Because some people have misclicked before. It happens. GG. Okay. Rengar has drawn first blood. It looks like it. Okay. Because that was definitely a fight. There's no way that match ended in 100 CS or anything else. Okay. I'm gonna scream. Please. Guys, gonna take a screenshot. Yeah, if you had a screenshot with like the scoreboard and stuff would also be nice. But it's This is good. The chat is telling us what happened. Okay, and there's Brainer's name. I should have checked that before. Brainer's name is on there. Okay. Who's Love Me? Battlefight gave you the win. Okay. Okay, so Brainer, okay. It's fixed. Thank you, Brainer. You're good. Um I don't know. Battlefight isn't made to report scores based on like what we do, where games don't go to completion. Um Maybe like if you actually surrender out of your game, I'm fairly sure Battlefight will get the report that you lost. So maybe that's what happened. I don't know. It's fine. We're here. Chris is here. Man Spider readied up, so they should be here. And we'll watch. Yeah, I need to. So as far as the streams I watch, I need to try to branch out a little bit more. I keep watching the same streamers, and even like as a small content creator, I'm not good about watching other small content creators. And you don't know how to play this game. What? I can play this game. I literally. One sec. I have to flex on you now because you're doing this. Telling me I don't know how to play this game. Look at this. You know what this means? You know what me having the skin means? Get on my level. You don't know. I have played this game for a very long time. I'm not necessarily great at this, but... Is that him? I have it. I have the only Rammus skin I ever want. Yo, you're a fossil? Don't be like that, okay? A friend who started in Season 2 as well named Chester. Season 2 is actually like you've been playing this game for a really long time, too. I've got... I've got this one, which is like the ultimate flex, I think. Um... UFO Quirky. This is actually like I love this because it's one of the like early skins Riot made that wasn't just like a recolor. Rammus is cute though. Rammus is super cute. I love Rammus. Since season 2. It's so crazy to find like other people that have been playing this game for a long time. Because League has been around a very long time. The game, I mean, it's been around over a decade. And it's still like a really competitive game. Let me see. Has their match started? Okay, this one match hasn't started yet. Okay. About League until season 4 or 5. That's so crazy. I had somebody on an Imgur yesterday. I was going through and someone made a post about like Jinx from League of Legends match or meeting Jinx from Teen Titans. And I had somebody that was asking, who's the blue-haired Jinx? Like, what is she from? Like, I found people that still don't know who Jinx, like, don't know League of Legends, which is so crazy to me because I've been playing this game for so long. I used to play Nostal. Imagine going from Nostal. That maybe I should look this up. I've actually been wanting an MMO to play, but I haven't. Like I want to play WoW for its story. I don't want to play WoW for anything else though. It's I don't know. If like then what else? So WoW, I like WoW's story because I've been invested in WoW in the Warcraft story for a long time. Final Fantasy XIV also has an excellent story, but I just don't have a whole lot to do. I end up with a lot of MMOs while he hit max level, and then I get bored because I don't have that grind for like levels and stuff anymore. I don't have the story, and it's like you get into that circle of like getting better gear to do raids, to get better gear to do better raids, and that's where I just fall out of MMOs. I need something with better end game than that. I can duel with you on Maple Story, not like, dude. Maple Story's changed so much. Maple Story is another game I used to play like at my LAN center a really long time ago. It was super fun. It used to be such a grind though. Like there wasn't actually like a progression system of quest. It was find a mob you can kill it 1,000 times until you can find something else to kill. But it's cleaner now. Um, Maple Story also, as far as being free to play, actually does a pretty decent job of it. The one thing I'd recommend people buy from the store is the pets to like auto collect your loot. That feels pretty necessary. But I haven't played Maple Story in a while either. Are you busy with the hoes? I have been single for a, let's say, a small amount of time. How about that? Okay, let me get the prediction going. Okay, we're gonna start our prediction here. Nar versus Viego. Play Valorant cap. So I am not good at shooter games. I'm not. Back at the LAN center, I used to play with some people that had been playing like shooter games since they were kids, like playing like the original like Halo, um, and Unreal and stuff. I got into it a little bit too late. I was never that good. I was always like I enjoy strategy games and stuff. But I seriously would play like Halo against people like Energy Ace, or is his name Ace U now? I think he went by a different name back when he was like younger and in school. But I just can't compete. I'm not as good. It would be fun to play with him now that he's like a pro player, but I haven't talked to him in years, so I feel like it'd be really weird to hit him up to like play games. Once told me to play Valorant, but once he saw me playing, he told me to quit. That's mean. That's really mean, especially if it's a game you just started playing. You shouldn't expect people to do too well. Oh, there goes the mist. Viego's a stealthy boy. Dash into stun. Look at a lot of damage coming out. Jeez. Games like Valorant, I could play, but I would have to be playing them like for fun. Like I don't even feel like trying to play Valorant ranked because I know I'm not going to get high rank with it. As there's a stun. So right now, yeah, Nar, get that last hit. You have to get the last hit. Oh, he's exhausted. Maybe the last hit was too bold. I might have given you really bad advice. Don't listen to me. Oh, there's a Q. Okay, he's not going to follow it forward. That's spooky. No summoner spells are up. Let's see. Guardian's Horn, so he'll get passive regen. Viego's got active with lifesteal. But he's also got 2 rejuve beads and potions, so he's good. Let me focus on Gnar so we can actually see both of them. Right now, CS is decently even. GG is a close one. Yeah, I noticed really early Viego was able to do a lot of damage. The problem is because Gnar's build is so like defensive regen focused, you have to be able to constantly keep up the aggression on him. And if you can't, then he just heals up and you kind of like lose that win condition. Gnar's also about to go Mega. So I think this is his first time going Mega Gnar, isn't it? I think it is. Actually, Mega Gnar is really bad for Gnar's regen, isn't it? Because I'm really sure his health regen stays the same. Oh, he's under turret, though. Oh, there's the ultimate. He's going to dive, but he just bounces away. Oh my god. He was so low, though. Those deaths were just seconds apart. Let me, one sec, let me see Gnar. Wait for the text to go away, because Gnar had to be really low. So 72, 25, and then he dies. Let's see, that's at 320, and that death's at 319, it looks like. Oh no, it's both of them are showing up at the same time. So yeah, that was a really close one. That was really good, though. Congrats to Manspider on that one. That could have actually gone either way, too. We're going to do that, which is the outcome. Wait, how many? Did you only bet one? Okay, you bet 10. Okay. Yeah, now that we're towards the end of the tournament and most people aren't like watching anymore, we may not be able to do more of the Gamba. Which sucks because these, I think the end matches are the ones people should be gambling on a lot more. But I think a lot of people once they're is it the final? This is the grand final now. So what happens is Rainbow Cookie comes from the upper bracket. So if Rainbow wins this first best of three, Rainbow wins the entire tournament. If Manspider wins this best of three, then we go on to a second best of three to determine who wins, since Manspider's already lost a match. Um, Aside from that, the rules are all the same. In between games, they can like choose their bans. So if the first game goes on and you just get wrecked by like an Akali, you can choose to ban Akali. Which there's the Akali ban. Akali, Lee Sin, Kalista, Warwick, Volibear, Pantheon. Almost banned Garen. Garen's actually okay. Garen doesn't feel like he does a ton of damage, but his regen is crazy. You can just play him like really defensive. And even if you nearly die, you just come back and win. Interesting rule. Yeah, I like people being able to redo their like bans. I think it makes the games more interesting. I especially like them to at least be able to redo picks. Because if you just get like destroyed by a blind pick, which sometimes counter pick happens even in blinds, you're kind of just screwed for your second and third matches. So you at least need to be able to change your picks. And if you're redoing picks, you might as well redo bans too. Next 1v1 and destroy Rainbow Cookie. Yeah, I feel really bad for Rainbow. Rainbow's actually had to sit here for a while and not been able to play. Let me go back for a sec. Show you. Oh god. Yeah. So I literally make the winners match a best of three in the finals, just because the lower bracket takes so much longer to go through. It gives these players less time that they're sitting around doing nothing. I literally make this a best of three just to keep them busy and keep them from getting too bored. Uh, if anybody here has done like real life tournaments though, especially like 5v5s, that's how it goes though. You might play one match early and then you're like the tournament organizers be like, yeah, it's going to be 4 or 5 hours before your next match. Because a lot of lane centers will only have enough room for like one or two tournaments to go on at a time. So I remember in the past we'd have it where people are like, okay, well we're just gonna go like walk around your mall for a bit because there's only like so much space in there. The in-person tournaments were fun. I miss those. Did I start this too soon? Also, I don't think we bother with Gambit anymore. The past few we haven't had as many people, so I think we'll go ahead and just be done with it for now. Darn. As I see YouTube, there's like a clip of the Legends of Runeterra when they announced, um, oh god, what's it called? The desert area. I'm just drawing a blank on it right now. It's a really cool fight they had though. Shurima, that's it. Yeah, being able to see Shurima in the next one is pretty cool. Righto? Righto, please. There we go. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Guardian's Hammer. So yeah, Nara's actually going to go for the same strategy here. Just going Guardian's Horn and 3 Rejuve beats. Nara does not ever want to get pushed out of lane. Guardian's Horn actually does really well for Lucian as well. The block 15 extra damage, a lot of Lucian's bonus damage comes from that passive. So yeah, that second shot deals, instead of 56, it'd be 41 damage, and then armor. I actually don't know if the passive from Guardian's Horn is applied before or after armor. I'm not sure, but yeah, it blocks a lot of the extra damage that Lucian has. So it's just a pretty good item. The Teemo thumbs up. Right now, not seeing a lot of aggression from either character. Ooh, Nar missed his Q though, so that's actually not a bad chance for Lucian to get some damage in. Um, I wonder when you see, like, if you're Lucian and you see Nar show up with Guardian's Horn and 3 Rejuve beads, do you even bother for the aggression? Like, you can absolutely still kill him. That's still a very, like, legitimate strategy. And that's what Lucian would normally go for. He's gonna heal. Yeah. But he can heal so much here. Like, I think Lucian should probably focus a little bit more on CSing instead of aggression. Like, you can get some, like, damage in here and there, but make sure you're not losing CS over it. Because I think that's what your, a lot of your pressure comes down to. The damage, double shot. Nar is taking some damage. Ooh, no. Wait, you hopped in? Ooh, that's really aggressive from Nar. Barrier coming out, though. The E, is that going to be enough? It's just enough. I feel like Lucian's second shot just, like, single digits got the kill on Nar there. Because I don't think that was a really... I think it was a very close kill. But darn, game 1 going to Rainbow Cookie. Despite sitting around for a while, showing really strong in the first match. I just thought was, yeah. Nar actually made a really aggressive play by jumping in on Lucian too. But Lucian was actually low enough. I don't know if it was a terrible decision. It probably just the player plays a little more aggressively than I would. Second match going in, Gragas. Who? Okay, I want to check real fast. Did the bands change? Okay, so they did the same bands. They just decided to switch. Draven's another character. Just Draven does so much damage at low levels. He doesn't even, like, he scales fine with items, but he doesn't need them. Like, his level 1, just his Q, does so much more damage than other characters can. 45. Okay, so this one we're still getting into. Yeah, Draven's, like, his Q damage is so good, like, he doesn't need the other abilities. But one of them is an attack and movement speed steroid. His E is, it's not a knockback, but it does interrupt and slow them. Yeah, Draven's really good. It used to be when when I was playing on, when I was hosting this on Summoner's Rift, Draven and Lucian were like the two biggest picks. We still see some Lucian, but we haven't seen Draven as much since switching to Howling Abyss. I don't think he got nerfed on this map. I don't remember seeing him on the nerf list, so if he did, it wasn't probably too much. But yeah, Draven's just a bully. It doesn't help either, or hurt, that on Summoner's Rift you can just stack so many Doran's Blades, and it's such a good, like, cost-effective item. That for, like, Lucian and Draven, you just stack a bunch of them and win that way. You outscale so much. Whereas Howling Abyss, since you can't actually buy anything, the scaling is super different. Unless you're Ornn. Ornn is the one person who actually can buy. But, like, nobody plays Ornn. I still disagree with that decision, but whatever. I don't play, so it doesn't matter. I've got so many tabs of these matches open. I actually went through yesterday, and I was, like, deleting stuff from my, like, downloads folder. Because I've just got so many of these Spectate clients that show up. I'm getting, like, at least a dozen of them twice a week. So I have to delete them occasionally. Oh, that's actually a cool looking splash art. Someone did a really good job on that one. Okay. I mean, I really like Draven into this. If Gragas can get a really good ultimate onto Draven, he can get a lot of damage onto him. Especially if you can knock him into turret. Otherwise, I just like Draven having the damage and rage advantage here. We'll have to see what Gragas even builds. I don't know if you go Doran's Orb, or Guardian Orb. I keep saying Doran's. The Guardian Orb, yeah, it just doesn't feel great. I think Guardian's Horn gives him a lot more sustain in lane by doing that, but he might have mana problems later on. I still think this is pretty good. I don't know, like, with Gragas, if you even, like... If you want mana regen, you could get, like, a Fairy Charm, but that just doesn't feel right. I feel like you just really prioritize the health regen that much more. And I don't see Fairy Charm really gaining that much. You just use the bonus mana regen. It doesn't say how much it is. No, I don't think it matters. Cloth Armor is a good pick, though. I'm fairly sure everything Draven does, even his, like, ultimate and stuff, yeah, it's all magic damage. Or all physical damage. So Cloth Armor is an excellent pick there. No wasted stats. Is the Q out? What is it? Is it probably his E? What is it with Gragas that costs so much mana? 50, 30. Q. Oh, it's actually his Q. His barrel roll costs the most mana. Yeah, unfortunately, Gragas was probably worried about using his W or especially his E to push the wave. You really need your E against Draven, because if you're going to be engaging on him or trying to get away, that's the ability you have. Yeah, I'm really curious about the Gragas pick though. I don't see Gragas as being someone who's great into 1v1s. I haven't played him in so long. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But I always see Gragas as someone you pick to, like, really, like, help in team fights. Because 3 of his 4 abilities are really good for team fights, right? But he doesn't strike me as somebody that you pick to win your lane. He has good sustains. Yeah, his passive is pretty good. Is it 8% of his health? Yeah, it's 8% of his health when he casts a spell. So his sustain's not too bad. But there's some characters, like maybe like Renekton is someone you pick and you want to like really win your lane. Right, because Renekton is almost just a body in team fights. He brings a point and click stun at melee range, but he doesn't bring like a ton of like area denial or crowd control. Like he's just a threat as a body. Whereas you pick someone like Gragas, who has like a really big slow. He's got that knockback. His ult's a knockback too. Good job dodging the second one. Ooh, he's in the ult. Oh, it doesn't quite push him back into turret though. Oh, and then body blocked by the minions doesn't help either. Yeah, I think he was trying to knock him back into turret, but he just slightly missed. That might have helped things go a little bit different, but good game, GG. Hey, Max. Did you buy that emo? You had to have bought that emo, yeah. That's okay. GG, yeah, GG to all the players today. I think that's the end of the tournament. Let me double check before I say anything. Okay, we are done. Good stuff. Okay, so Rainbow Cookie and Manspider, hopefully both of you are in chat right now. You'll have to let me know what you want to do for your pricing. Because that's really important. Depending on what you want, if you want me to send you Rainbow didn't lose a single game. No, he actually didn't. You're right. He won everything in the winter final and the grand. He did really well today. DM you on Twitch or Discord? I would prefer Discord. Twitch DMs are just not great. But you can go to the Discord, find my name there. If you want your prizes like RP or mystery skin, I can do that. It takes 24 hours, but I prefer that method. He's so lucky. Guess Rainbow wants to donate to further stream, sir. I mean, hey, if someone wants me to just keep the money, I'll say yes to that. I'm paying for all these tournaments out of pocket. I don't get enough money on Twitch. I think you can donate the skin to kids in Africa. Yeah, so depending on how you want it, if you want it to your account as RP or mystery skin, I can do that. It takes 24 hours. It's not a big deal. If you want it via PayPal, send me your PayPal email, and I'll get that sent. Send it to me on Discord. I don't think if like people in Twitch chat saw it, it would be an issue, but yeah. Just skin for us. Send him a black belt. Ooh dear. Oh god. Can I have it as RP? Yeah, if you want it as RP, that's fine. I take it you're Rainbow. Do you want it sent to this account or do you want it sent to a different one? Let's see. Yeah, because I can send your RP or whatever to a different account. You just have to tell me which. Rainbow Cookie is fine. Okay. Let me see. And then you want it as RP. Okay. So let me. First things first. I'm the realist. Second thing. Let me add you as a friend. And what I'll do. Okay, since you accepted it. Okay, it's 8:55. I'm gonna set an alarm on my phone to send it to you. That way I don't forget. If something tomorrow will be Friday, so if something happens Saturday and you haven't gotten it and you haven't like heard from me yet, you can send me a demo on Discord. The only time I've been late giving it to people is literally when the store was down. Can you send it? Why I can't send it to you? But yeah, it's 8:55, so let me do that. Send and you won, so you get 10 RP to Rainbow. Darn it. Okay, we got that. Okay. Thank you for that. And then, let's see, Manspider, I think you wanted PayPal? If you do, message me on Discord and we'll get that sent. It's not a big deal. And then, I'll DM you the info later. Okay, yeah, make sure you send it to me. Because I'll send it off stream, of course, just because I don't like messing with PayPal on stream. Okay. So here's the link for those interested for next week's tournaments. I've already got both of them posted. $10 or 15 for first place. It's $10 for first and $5 for second. Because it used to be I only did $5, which means second place got nothing, but that kind of sucks. So now second place gets a prize too. But yeah, that's about it. The tournaments are there if anyone wants to do that. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, all that fun stuff. We do this every Monday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. As long as you're playing on NA, of course. Like, it's free to play. I don't care. Yeah, no problem. I hope everyone had a good time. I'm going to be about done streaming because I'm pretty hungry. We've got enough people. Who do we raid to? Next tournament for Melee only. Monday is a Melee only tournament, and then Thursday is our standard anything goes. So for people that like they mostly like top lane, they like playing those bruisers and they really like brawl. Monday is a really good day for that. But if you want like the standard like Summoner's Rift 1v1 where sometimes you're melee against ranged or whatever, or you just prefer like ADCs, Thursday's the better day to show up. But both tournaments are free. It's the same rules otherwise, so it's just that some people wanted a melee only day, so I started doing that. I don't know. Does anybody have a suggestion of who to raid into? Let me see. I don't know if I've got any friends playing. Not really. So I don't have anyone to raid into, but if anybody has suggestions. We had somebody Monday, they actually used their channel points to pick who I raided into. That was actually really cool. The person we raided into was like super hyped to get like a 10-person raid. It made me feel really good actually to help someone out like that. But I can try to... Oh, I'm still under just chatting. Darn it. I forgot to change back to League. That's my bad, actually. Are there any... Let me see if there's a League streamer that's playing. Tyler1's playing. Do we raid... I'm fairly sure if I even try to raid Tyler1, it wouldn't even show up as a raid. He's probably got like a minimum of like 100 or something. I don't know anyone else that's playing. Trick2G? I was just looking. It looks like Trick2G is playing, but when I clicked on his name, it sends me to BoxBox. So I think he just raided... Oh no, he didn't raid. He's just getting started. He's got 65. That actually feels really good. He's got so viewers right now, probably because he just started, that I feel like almost competitive with him. You want to raid Trick2G? I have a feeling it won't even show up on his list because we have so few people raiding, but sure. Or the raid function might be broken. Let me see, /raid is working. Hey Max, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, we're gonna raid Trick2G, I guess. Thanks everyone for playing. If I don't stream over the weekend, I'll see you on Monday. But I am planning to try to stream more often because I need to. But yeah, thanks for being here. Follow me on Twitter on that stuff. I'll see you later. Let's see if the raid works. You already have a raid in progress. What do you mean I have a raid in progress? No, I don't. I don't have a raid in what do you mean I have a raid in progress? There's nothing. I'm on my dashboard. There's no raid here. Usually it says if there's a raid up here. There's no raid going on. Twitch, hello? Is there anybody in chat that can still hear me? Hello? Twitch, please? /raid Trick2G. Yeah, you can hear me. It's not working. You have a raid in progress? No, I don't. I don't have a raid in progress, Twitch. There's no, like, thing above here. I do not have a raid in progress. Okay. Apparently, Twitch's raid function is broken again. Which is, really neat. What do I do? Yeah, I tried using this up here, and it seems like this is broken. You have a raid progress? I don't. I swear to you, I don't. The problem is if it thinks I have a raid and it's still counting down, it takes like 2 minutes for the countdown to stop until I can properly raid someone. And because the countdown isn't actually happening, I have no idea if this is actually working or not. Twitch. I'm just a small streamer trying to raid to a streamer that doesn't need raids. Why are you stopping me? This is the most inconsequential raid anybody has probably ever done. But people in chat asked for it. It's already in progress. I don't have a raid in progress. Can I host, maybe? I actually am hosting. I don't know if it'll actually show up. There's no way this actually shows up. Oh, he's got 600 now. He's gone up a lot. Okay. I don't know if this is working. It seems like it's not, so I'm just going to end stream. Whatever. We'll give this one more try. Okay. I don't know what's going on. You all have a good night. Thanks for joining. Twitch is scuffed, but I love it. I'll